Hello, today is the Sunday, the 8th of May 2022. Most important discovery I have come across in the past 4.5 years of studying these machines here, and most important discovery is two major objectives that construct a gold. There is a thorium and uranium. There are major parts in it. They both got a different frequency. Different frequency for is got uranium, and different frequency is got thorium. Yet, two frequencies combined get a gold. Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay. Now, to understand the frequencies to control, when you buy one of these devices, most devices are set up to control one frequency. So if you've got a device there that controls just the frequency on the uranium, because you do not detect thorium, that means you will never find gold. Why? Because that's why I said before, two elements combine together and create a gold. Now, it's easy to recognize. Most of them, you can see them silver part, that's uranium in there, and most people call it crystal, but that's silvery shine. It's uranium, and this one here is got a brown objective, a brown. This is a large piece of quartz and contains thorium. So you crush that and crush this together, I guess with a certain heat you might create a gold. Now, to understand it a little bit better, you must have dual frequency control. If you detect target of uranium, you must switch your device to thorium. If thorium eliminates uranium, then means there's no gold in that place where you're looking for. So, if you detect thorium, well, then you've got to switch your device to find out is it gold, truly. You've got to switch your device to uranium. If uranium eliminates thorium, then means there's no gold in that part there. But if you detect gold target, that you can use the frequency to detect that detects thorium and uranium combined together, then you better start digging. You are on a gold there on discovery. Okay, I don't know. I'm getting clear. It doesn't matter. Okay, the wise I've studied them now for 4.5 years, not very short time, long time, and it's got a full control of it. This is only this device that got a dual control. The different control is on a different frequency, different antenna setting, different work, a whole lot of that. And of course, these center, they are sensors. They sense the thorium, because when I come today close to it, I switch the frequency to uranium. It doesn't pick up that. That means there's no gold in the target. I don't have to dig it up. Okay, I've got a bit of a drawing here. Try to explain a little bit more how how my device works, because I put a lot of work into it, and I'm proud of it. And to find a piece of gold, this is one of the most important parts. I have done some drawing here. What it does here, right? The sensors from here, I'll start on this one here. This one is a bit more simple to start. Okay, so sensors go from here, from there, and picks up a target. Picks up uranium, right? Comes to the signal, there to the antennas and processes it and say to you there's a target there. Right, but if you change frequency on that uranium, then if you pick it up, if it's picking up still signal on uranium, well, then you are on a gold. But if it does not pick up on that uranium, if it eliminates it, then that means that that is not valuable device. So in other words, you switch it back to thorium, and that eliminates that thorium. So thorium works on the same sort of way. You pick up a target in a different frequency, right? The frequency is most important part of it, of this. Because both of these elements, this here, they got different frequency. And this one here, it's got combined frequency of two of them. Okay. Okay. Now, I only got a little bit of a few little nuggets here. And a sovereign and a couple of half sovereigns there. Anyway, to understand a little bit more, I've got another drawing down here, right? The sensors go pick up a gold, right? And sends it back to the antennas here, right? So what do you have to do? Put your antennas, why is that gold? Because it contains thorium and uranium, both. That's gold, right? So now, I'm even confusing myself a little bit. Anyway, that goes and picks up that. So what do? You switch your frequency from thorium to uranium, okay? If it's still picking up target, it's okay. Then you switch it from the uranium to thorium. If you're still picking it up, in other words, you are on the gold. But as you can see here, different frequency goes different direction. That's a frequency for thorium, and there's a frequency here for uranium. This is uranium frequency. So they pick it up on different position, and of course they pick it up even from different distances as well. Uranium is picked up from much closer distance. The thorium is picked up from a bit longer distance. Similar distance as gold, but not close to it as gold. It's only, I detect that piece of thorium from 180 meters, right? But yet the gold here, I detected from 400, 500 meters. I detect the gold like that here. So in other words, what do you have to do? You gotta have a device that works on two different frequencies. That works on uranium and that works on thorium. Okay? Then because they two combined in gold. So in other words, when you're using a device, you say go detecting in thorium, okay? And you find a target. Well, what do? When you come halfway to it, you switch the frequency to uranium. If it doesn't pick up that target in uranium, that means the target is useless, don't need to be digged out. But if it picks up in uranium and thorium, then you are on gold. You must have a good device for these, and the frequency plays big part because the sensor antennas here, these here antennas, they censor the target. The white one and the gold one and these three antennas, they pick up it. Okay. Can you take that phone call?
secondary.
Bit of interruption with my phone. Okay, the sensors pick up a target, right? Sends it to the antennas. These are antennas that bring in a target, right? These antennas here. They picks it up and brings it to the antennas here. Today, right? Picks them up. So in other words, in the same time, they're sending a signal of different frequencies to the top antennas. The top antennas got to be, say, they pick up uranium and thorium. This is where it comes to the adjustment of the frequency of the device. So you adjust the frequency on it, and you get knowing whether is the target real or not. So any of these devices that you get or you buy, they will not pick up. They only pick up, say, either thorium or uranium, because the gold contains both thorium and uranium. You will not pick up gold. Do you understand that? You buy a device, I'll say it once more. You buy these devices, they pick up thorium or uranium, but you cannot separate one or the other, because the gold contains, it's got a different frequency than these two. Then uranium and thorium, it's got a neutral frequency because it contains both of the minerals in it, or whatever you want to call them they are. So that's the reason these devices do not work. That's simple as that. You are picking up thorium. In other words, you don't pick up uranium, you can't pick up a gold. I hope so I'm clear enough with this business to understand a little bit about it. I'll just put a little bit camera on me myself. I just come from the bush this morning. I've done a lot of study on this. And anybody out there say something, I will agree with them. Devices do not work. Why? Because they only pick up either thorium or uranium. They not pick up a combined two elements together, which is in gold. Take care. This is Met in Australia. Bye.